Louisa.
Hello, Martin.
I know that you heard about my job in London.
Yes, and that's great news for you. Really, really well done.
I did try to tell you.
Good morning, Miss Glassy.
Hello there.
Just trying to find the appropriate moment.
I'm not sure it's particularly appropriate right now. You know, you might have told me first. I do have a right to know. I am carrying your child.
A child which you have said I am to have nothing to do with.
No, that's not what I said.
You have made it abundantly clear from the outset that you wish to bring up this baby on your own.
Because I knew you wouldn't want to get involved.
That is an outrageous assumption.
Yet here we are discussing your move to London.
Which you just congratulated me on, so...
You know, I really don't have time for this.
Louisa, there are some practicalities that need to be addressed.
Louisa?
We need to be clear about some things.
Sorry, Doc, I'm not interrupting, am I?
Of course you are.
Louisa, I'm glad I got you. Now listen, you're having a baby.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
So what I'm thinking is baby shower.
Oh, well, that sounds lovely, but really?
Would be a chance for the village to show you how much we care.
Oh.
We do care, you know.
Well, you know, if it's really no bother.
Be my pleasure. We'll do it at my restaurant tomorrow evening.
Oh, thanks, Bert. Okay.
Morning.
Hello.
All right if I put some of these out.
What are they?
Flyers for the farm. I'm doing B&B. No use relying on a few chickens and a vegetable patch to keep me afloat.
When do you get a thatched roof?
Yes, well, the man at the copying place did it on his computer.
Morning, Joan.
Ted, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you?
To be honest, I've been better. That's why I've come to see the doc.
Nothing serious, I hope.
Oh, probably just too many miles on the clock.
Welcome to my world. Here. You take one of these, and if you know anyone who wants a holiday in Cornwall,
B&B?
needs must.
Are you booked up this week?
Oh, no, not yet. I've only just had the flyers printed.
Do you think you could fit me in?
You?
Yeah, I can't stay at the farm.
Why ever not?
The bank have decided enough's enough. They want me out. So if I could hide away here for a few days till the dust settles, I'd be ever so grateful.
Of course you can stay, Ted.
You're very kind, Joan.
Oh, there's just one thing. Because it's summer, I'm afraid I'm going to have to charge you peak season rate.
Oh. Oh, well, if I'd have known the receptionist was so good looking, I'd have come here earlier.
I'm not the receptionist. I'm the practice manager. And you don't have an appointment.
So much for flattery, but would it help if I told you I was dying? I'm not, but I mean, would it help if I told you I was?
I'll sit there.
Is the doc going to be much longer? What time do you call this?
I call it a few minutes before the surgery opens. Where's the receptionist?
I'm just in the kitchen making you some coffee.
I'm an early bird, but I don't catch no worms.
I thought we had an agreement. You can't make coffee. I make my own.
Fine. Just trying to help. Honestly, that postman should really take more care.
Pauline! You opened this.
No, I didn't. This person has an emergency. You can go in now.
You're lying.
Well, Maybe I am, but that doesn't give you the right to accuse me of opening your post when you're about to run off to London.
I have every right to accuse you of opening my post if, in fact, you have opened my post, which you have.
Well, how else was I going to find out? I just turn up at work one day and find the place empty.
That wouldn't happen. There's a new doctor taking over.
What's going to happen to me?
I'll give you a reference.
Oh, you'll tell the new doctor to keep me?
No, I can't do that. If he doesn't have a job for you, then
What?
you'll have to find alternative employment.
Pauline said you had an emergency.
I'm constipated.
Pauline was wrong then.
It is quite uncomfortable.
Stand up. You in pain now?
Well, not in pain as such, but I do feel a bit sick.
Have you tried laxatives?
No.
Well, go to Mrs. Tischel and get some. That doesn't work. Come back, see my replacement.
Well, is that it then?
No, you have really bad breath. Get some mouthwash while you're there.
She been in the wars?
Oh, the older ones keep picking on her, poor thing.
I dab them with pine tar.
Oh, I use a mixture of cayenne pepper and garlic powder myself. The cayenne staunches the bleeding and the garlic has antibiotic qualities. Heals them up in no time.
Plus, she's already seasoned for the oven.
Whee! So, how did you get on with Martin?
Well, I wouldn't give him full marks for his bedside manner.
There's not many as would. Now, let me show you to your room. My first paying guest.
Excuse me.
Is that all your luggage?
Yeah, well, I'm not planning on staying very long. I've got a financial advisor working out how I can pay off my debts and open up the farm again.
Well, perhaps I should just book you in for a couple of nights.
Well, £20 a night is as much as I can afford.
No, actually, it's £30 a night. Ted? Ted?
A reference?
Competent. What's that supposed to mean?
It means you've improved.
I'm going for lunch. If you think I'm competent enough to eat a sandwich.
I want you to imagine you're standing in an operating theatre, controlling the area you stand in, your domain. Imagining standing there in your scrubs. The patient is prepped and the field sterile. Try and remember how it felt to be there. Try and recall every sense. You walk towards the patient. You pick up a scalpel. You prepare to begin the operation.
Doc?
Remember to keep breathing.
Is it true?
Is what true?
Word on the street. You're heading back to London.
That's of no concern to you.
Is there nothing I can say, nothing I can do to make you change your mind?
No.
You know, I could always transfer to the Met.
You couldn't.
Why not?
As far as I'm aware, they don't employ people with a history of narcolepsy, agoraphobia, and general ineptitude.
But you can get a medical job in London even though you're scared of blood.
I'm not scared of blood.
How come?
Goodbye.
I'll miss our little chats.
If I don't do something properly, you will tell me, won't you?
Of course, yeah.
You're a guinea pig, as it were. Good to test the water with someone I know.
This tea's too milky.
Oh. Sorry. But thank you for pointing it out. Would you like some hot pot?
Is it free?
Supper's not included in the price.
Then I'll say no. I'm not that hungry.
You feeling any better?
Not really, no.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Your telephone's definitely working, and that financial bloke said he'd ring this afternoon.
Do you really think you'll get back to your farm?
My home.
Couldn't your daughter help? Take you in for a while?
Fran's as broke as me. She's offered me a spare bedroom, but it's a long way to go. They live in Devon now. Why would I want to go and live in Devon?
When you say as broke as me, you have got the cash to pay me.
Oh.
Imagine the operation continuing. Cutting in deeper. All the time breathing. In and out. And when you're able to...
Evening, Ellingham.
Edith,
My speech.
I thought you were happy with it.
I was. Till I read last year's keynote lecture again. Made my effort, our effort, seem a little dull.
So you inserted a paragraph of claptrap.
It's a joke.
Is it?
Yes. I'm leading with it. To put the audience at their ease.
Do you think that's a good idea?
To put the audience at their ease.
You telling a joke?
Well, I've studied the timing and the inflection. I think I can pull it off. You're not still fondling your comfort blanket.
That's what it's for, isn't it?
It's what it was for, Ellingham. You should be way past simple desensitization by now. We'll travel to the conference together, yes? I should be done by 3:30. So come and pick me up.
Oh, I'm busy till 4. Drive yourself. I'll meet you at the hotel.
Very good. We can skip the formal dinner, but I would like to show my face at the drinks do. Wouldn't do you any harm to mingle.
I never mingle.
There may be some people from Imperial. Wouldn't hurt to say hello.
What do you want me to do with that?
A laparotomy.
I see.
Make a midline incision.
There wouldn't be that much blood.
Then it's an emergency splenectomy.
A right paramedial incision.
Well done.
Big difference between a plastic bag of blood and a hemorrhaging patient, though.
Glad you noticed. Have a close read of that speech, will you? If you have any suggested changes, let me know first thing in the morning.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
I'm having my breakfast out.
Please don't treat Pauline like this. I'm sorry you're leaving, Doc, but I do think you owe her a decent reference.
I've given her a reference.
Oh, come on, Doc. I mean, she's worked for you for 3 years.
I know that.
Yeah, well, what are you doing? I mean, she's always tried her best, and, well, you're hardly saying thank you for everything she's ever done.
She hasn't done that much.
Now, think about that, Doc. Think about that, because I know that you know deep down inside she's done a lot. She bled your patients when you couldn't face it yourself. She's covered your back, Doc. She kept you going. So, will you change the reference?
No.
Oh, hello, Louisa. I've just got a few cakes and doilies for your baby shower.
Oh, lovely.
Why do they call it that? No one actually takes a shower, do they?
No.
I've been meaning to say that once you've had the baby, if you ever need any help with anything at all, I can always send Al over to do whatever you want.
Oh, I'll be fine, thanks.
Well, you say that, but you'll be on your own. Might need a man round the house.
I'll manage on my own, and I won't need any help from you or Al or anyone, OK?
I hear what you're saying, but with the doc going back to London...
Bert, I'll see you later.
Morning, Dr. Ellingham.
The phone's ringing.
I know.
Well, answer it then.
I will answer it, Dr. Ellingham, just as soon as I start work.
What?
My hours are 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. I used to take blood from patients, but I'm assuming you no longer require my phlebotomy skills, so you'll only want to employ me for my admin and communication. It's only 8:57, 3 minutes until my duties commence. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure they'll call back.
No, I think I've got a room free. I just have to check with my current guest. Actually, I would be delighted to take your booking. Yeah, right, 0207. Right. Well, I look forward to seeing you then. Goodbye.
Tea?
Give me a chance. Did you sleep in that hat?
Didn't sleep at all.
No, I heard you on the landing a few times.
I thought the laxative were starting to work, but it turns out I was wrong.
Will you be wanting breakfast?
No, I'm not really hungry. Look, where's that tea?
It's coming. I've had a booking from a family in London. They want to stay this weekend.
London, eh? You'll to charge them top prices, and they won't know you're ripping them off.
I am not ripping anyone off.
Lumpy bed, no kettle in the bedroom, one pillow. Expect me to pay £20 a night?
I would prefer £30, and if you're not happy, perhaps you'd like to find somewhere else to stay.
Have a spot more milk.
Get out. Cough.
It hurts when I cough.
And again.
Doc,
Pauline!
got an emergency out here.
What? Where's the emergency?
Mr. Baker's in there. I think he needs some help.
Mr. Baker, you ill?
Of course I am. Why do you think I made an appointment?
What's the problem?
You've run out of toilet paper.
Running out of lavatory paper isn't an emergency.
Bloody well is.
I know what you're doing. This is childishly transparent.
I don't fetch toilet paper. It's not part of my job description. I answer the phone, do filing, make appointments. Everything else is down to you.
I won't respond to blackmail.
Suit yourself.
Get out.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Almost had it that time.
You don't catch one soon, it's baked beans for dinner.
Oh!
You all right?
Oh! Terrible heartburn.
Oh, what from? You haven't eaten anything since you got here.
I'll be all right. Let me give you a hand with that.
No, there's no need. You're a paying guest, remember.
No, I want to. Oh, we can choke that chicken later.
Surgery. Is it an emergency? No, it's not an emergency then.
Is Pauline here?
No.
She said she's got a repeat prescription for me and that she keep it safe till I pick it up.
Take a seat. Surgery!
No need to ask if I got the right number.
Edith, I'm very busy.
So am I, Ellingham, but only one of us is giving a lecture to a room full of eminent gynecologists in a matter of hours.
What do you want?
I thought you might want to know. Laura Hoskins is coming to the conference.
Who?
The Emeritus Professor of Obstetrics at Imperial. She can't wait to meet you. She can't wait to have you join them. I said that you'd be delighted.
Can we talk about this when I get to the hotel? I have a lot of patients.
What hotel's that then? Somewhere nice?
Mind your own business. Next patient.
I'm next. No, I've been waiting ages.
I'm sorry.
My so-called financial advisor just rang.
And?
And his advice, in a nutshell, well, I'm buggered.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's no chance I'll be able to run the farm again. No chance I'll even be able to live there. It was my dad's farm, and his dad before him. Now I'll have to give it to the bank. Find somewhere to go, something to do. Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing.
Where you pulled a face?
Well, I'm sorry. It's your breath.
Well, what about it?
Well, it's rather pungent.
Well, you saying I stink?
Well, did nobody else mention it?
Well, like who?
Well, your family, your friends.
I haven't got any friends. My daughter and her kids are my only family. I haven't seen them in a year.
Ah! Ted?
Ah! Yeah.
I can't turn it any more than that.
Well, don't turn it then. Stand up, face the window.
Is it true you're leaving Port Wen?
It's probably just a muscle spasm. Apply a hot compress followed by a cold compress, and then move your lip around to
Do you want me to get this phone for you, Doc?
No, get out.
Right, you are.
And there's a rumour you're off back to London.
Get out!
Marty, I think Jenny's having a heart attack.
All right, you go.
What, have you finished with Mum?
Yes.
He's been complaining about chest pains. He's been complaining about almost everything.
Right, lie on the couch. Have you had a bowel movement since we last met? Oh! Have you eaten anything?
No, haven't felt like it. But I bet she still charges for breakfast.
I'm not a charity.
Yeah, you're worse than the bank.
Stop talking.
Martin, you do realise it's bedlam out there?
Yes.
Well, where's Pauline?
Thank you.
Yeah. As soon as he realises just how vital I am to the running of that surgery, he'll beg for me to work there again.
Well, Doc's not really a begging kind, is he? Firing, yeah. Writing a bad reference, no problem, but begging? Anyway, he's still off to London, so it's the new doc you've got to impress. And without a better reference, you've got no chance.
I might have got a better reference if you'd said the right things.
But he's made up his mind, he's never going to change it.
Are you trying to depress me?
No, I'm being realistic.
What, by telling me I'll never work for anyone else ever
I
again?
didn't say that. Don't be such a drama queen.
Jellyfish stung me!
Jellyfish?
Stung me!
OK. Better take you to the doctor.
No, I don't want to see him. God.
Right. Stick your leg out.
What are you doing?
Oh, no, in fact, this urine stops the jellyfish sting hurting so much.
Oh, don't be so disgusting. Huh? Take me to the doc.
All right.
Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
Stand up, that's it.
Well, it all seems perfectly normal.
You sure? I feel like I'm gonna burst.
Oh, God. Lie down. Unbuckle your belt under the top button of your trousers. Does that hurt?
No.
Oh, it's not peritonitis. Oh, if you must breathe, would you turn your head the other way, please? Does it hurt there?
No, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, why?
There's a significant mass in your abdomen. Could be a growth, could be a tumor.
Well, like cancer.
Possibly. I'll book you in for an ultrasound scan and a CT as soon as possible. In the meantime...
Yeah, try not to worry.
Pull your trousers up.
Doc, got a jellyfish sting.
Agony.
I was going to wheel on her leg, but she wouldn't let me.
That's a myth. Don't do it again. Auntie Joan, you take Mr. Nugent home, please?
Do I have to?
Yes. Out of here. Come on, all of you. You too, Al.
Oh.
No, not you. You're my patient. You stay there.
I've never been your patient before. All these years, I've always been the one sending them in, not the one being examined.
Hop up here.
What are you going to do?
Going to remove the nematocysts.
You mean the stingy thingies?
Shush.
I don't want things to end like this between us. And I can tell you feel the same. It's gonna be weird without you. I'm not looking forward to it. Especially if we can't get things back to how they were before I quit.
You didn't quit. I dismissed you.
Only because I made you do it. Anyway, we can just forget about what happened. I work normally, and you can change my reference.
I'm not changing your reference.
Oh, don't leave us, Doc.
The new Doc's better looking.
Oh, can I come to London with you, Doc?
Totter.
Louisa, we really should discuss some practicalities about the baby.
Do you want to do that now? Through the window with the engine running?
No, I'm late for a conference.
No, I'm late for a baby shower.
What's that?
Bert's idea. It's at the restaurant. Presents, food, drink. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Can we at least agree to meet up at some point? Ellingham?
Marty, can you get to the farm right away? It's Ted Nugent again.
Now what?
He's not at all well.
But yes, I know that. That's why I
I think he's dying.
I'm on my way. I have to go.
Yeah, well, me too.
I'll call you.
I've made him a cup of tea.
Oh, that's nice. You said he was dying.
Well, I thought he was.
I'm late for a conference, you know.
Oh, please stop him doing that.
Feels like something wants to come up, Doc.
I've ordered you a CT scan for Monday. That lump could be causing you some abdominal discomfort.
Tumour, it burns something terrible.
Do you have any antacid solution?
What?
For heartburn or indigestion, anything like that?
Yes, I think
Good.
I've got that one somewhere.
That should ease your discomfort. Ellingham?
You on your way?
I'm with a patient.
Is that just an excuse you trot out whenever you're late?
Of course not.
Call an ambulance. We won't have time to talk through my speech if you insist on helping the great unwashed.
I'll see you at the hotel. Mr. Nugent?
Will this help?
Do you please take off your hat?
Take off my lucky hat.
Oh, my God. That head's been on my linen.
Oh. What's happened to your hair? Have you been eating it?
What are you talking about?
Be quiet. Have you been eating your hair, Mr. Nugent?
Well, maybe, I suppose. I mean, does it really matter?
Given the state of you, I'd say it was a question worth asking, yes.
It makes me feel better, pulling it, chewing it. It's not all that odd.
It's a condition called trichophagia. They eat the hair, but it can't be digested, so it stays in the stomach and it forms a solid mass.
What do you mean he's got a sort of hairball inside him?
Like a cat.
What do I do?
Well, for a start, you stop eating your hair, and then you go to a hospital where they surgically remove the trichobezoa.
What?
The hairball. Oh! Oh!
Oh, my God. Is that it?
No, that's not the whole thing. That's just a few hairs that didn't attach themselves to the main ball. He'll need to go to a hospital. I'll call an ambulance. He'll also need some psychiatric treatment.
I'm not mad.
No, he's just very stressed.
Stressed?
Yeah, I've been racking up debts left, right and centre. I've lost my farm, the farm that belonged to my dad and his...
Ambulance. This is Dr. Ellingham.
Now, Ted, you're not to worry. I'm not expecting you to pay for your stay.
right.
No. That's the least I can do. Now, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to pack your things and I'm going to put them in the ambulance with you. And then I'm going to ring your daughter and make sure she collects you from hospital as soon as possible. You're going to love living in Devon.
Having fun?
No, I didn't expect such a good turnout, actually.
Everyone in the village loves you. Or maybe not everyone, but let's not talk about him.
Who do you mean?
just wanted to say that if you need anything done around your house, then my Dave is available 24/7.
Thank you. You're very kind. That's the third woman who's offered me a husband on demand, like I'm suddenly incapable of changing of views. Oh, really? We shouldn't have. You enjoying the party?
Good job, Pauline. Oh, yes, thank you. It's tinged with sadness, isn't it?
Is that? Oh, I haven't noticed.
Leaving you to raise a child by yourself is one thing, but actually leaving the village...
Not much difference, really, is there?
You can tell me if you don't like it.
Oh, what's not to like?
I do hope your baby loves Monkey as much as my little Davy did. He's still my little Davy, even now he's 13 and fat as a pig.
Oh, the doc should hang his head in shame.
Always thought he was a tosser.
You only have to look at his eyes. Far too close together.
Maybe you're lucky. Imagine the kind of father it'd have been.
It isn't worth thinking about. And why not?
What?
I mean, he has his problems with commitment and intimacy. And sure, yeah, he has his problems, but, you know, who hasn't?
Let's not talk about him.
His eyes aren't too close together anyway, are they?
Speech time.
Oh, I haven't prepared anything.
No, not you. Dad.
Oh, sorry.
Right now, ladies, bit of hush. There's a toast to propose. Now, quite a few of you have said that you think it's peculiar that this baby shower has been organised by a man. But it's a very unconventional party for a very unconventional mother-to-be. Most women get married before they have their babies, and I can tell Louisa that it's not easy bringing up a child all by yourself. But I've been there, done that, and grown out of the T-shirt. And Al has turned out okay. And I'm sure that Louisa's baby will be just fine, as long as it's nothing like its father. But to be honest, he's a pretty good jock, right? Well, we have to admit that, right?
Yes.
So, if you'd like to raise your glasses, we'll wish Louisa all the luck in the world. Because by God, she's gonna need it. Louisa Glasson.
Louisa! Thank you.
Ellingham, I have a reservation.
Yeah, Mr. Ellingham.
Doctor.
If you could just sign here, please.
Help you find your room, sir?
No, I can count.
Good evening. Come in. Traffic terrible?
No, complication with my patient. We're sharing.
Well, I find that a night together works out better if both parties are in the same room. Don't you think?
Yes.
Any last-minute thoughts on my speech?
Yes, I thought the conclusion could take a little filleting.
No, it couldn't. What else?
You make reference to Worley's work, but you don't credit him.
Can't stand the man.
Well, that's it then.
Oh, good. Thank you. Feedback appreciated. I will, of course, acknowledge your contribution.
There's no need.
But you enjoyed the process?
Yes.
Air conditioning safely off.
His ducts are a breeding
ground for all
manner.
manner of bacteria and microbes. Yes, I know.
Much better to have an open window.
It's not too warm.
Ah, it feels warm.
Or take your jacket off.
No. Shouldn't you be mingling?
I know who I have to talk to and what I have to say to them, but I don't mingle. Our schedule is speech, applause, dinner, bed. You know, a little networking would ease your return from the wilderness. Although, I suggest you restrict yourself to a simple knowing nod until you get the hang of it. You're not shy, are you?
No, I'm just,
I know it's been a while, Ellingham, but you've seen me naked before.
Yes, I'll just give you some space.
Nothing's changed. It's just less springy. Compliment me.
What?
Oh, I've missed you, Ellingham.
Don't sit down. Here, take that.
Thank you. We should be heading downstairs. I don't want you too near the front. 6 or 7 rows back, somewhere in the middle should be fine. Any signs of life?
No.
No bed bugs. Can I go and make my speech now? Come in. You might want to rethink your route from the kitchen. I ordered an hour ago.
Apologies, the convention's slowing everything down.
Oh, yes, thank you. I understand that. I took the precaution of ordering in good time so this wouldn't happen.
Bit short-staffed, actually.
It's not my concern. If my blood sugar level drops, I lack concentration.
Do you feel unwell?
Ellingham, will you let the man get on with his job? Thank you so much for coming all this way.
See that? His temporal arteries were distended.
What?
The waiter, and his gait was stiff.
And my sandwich is soggy, neither of which is a medical emergency. Where are you going?
The man has a condition he might not know about. Polymyalgia rheumatica.
But you should have told him that when he was in the room.
You interrupted me. He could lose his sight. Don't worry, I'll be back.
This is my night, Ellingham.
Hello?
Out of the way. Wait! Wait.
You're not allowed in here.
I'm looking for someone.
Excuse me, please.
Yes.
Waiter!
Get an ambulance!
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
All right, give me your hand.
No, I'll be fine.
Come on, I need to have a look at
I'll
it. I
be
need to
fine.
have a look
no,
at it.
let go! What are you doing?
I'm
I'm a kitchen first aider. Excuse me.
I'm a doctor. Get me a towel.
Okay.
Oh, is it bad?
Towel! A clean one!
Will it need stitches?
Of course it'll need stitches, especially if they have to reattach the tip.
I think I'm going to throw up.
No, you're not. Here,
I am.
sit down. You, come here. Hold that.
I've got blood on the pineapple.
No, breathe through your mouth. That's it. Hold it up. You know your temporal arteries are swollen?
Oh, my God, why?
Not you. You. You have pain in your shoulders in the morning?
Yes, but I carry trays all day.
You should make an appointment to see your GP as soon as possible.
I'm bleeding to death.
No, you're not. Tell him you could be suffering from a condition called polymyalgia rheumatica.
Polly what?
Here, give me that. Polymyalgia rheumatica. If left untreated, you could lose your sight. Make an emergency appointment. Right. Now let's look for this man's finger. Come on.
No, not just a cut. He was using a meat slicing machine, so his fingers... Not the whole finger, but there's an awful lot of blood. Okay, thanks.
Everything all right?
If it gets any worse, I'll give you a shout. It'll be here in 5 minutes.
All right, now come on, look for this finger.
Ellingham. What are you doing?
Look for a finger.
You're bloody.
Yes.
And not nauseous. Congratulations. Found it.
All right, don't touch it. Give me some ice and some cling film.
Your work here is done.
Not yet.
Is an ambulance on its way?
Just called it myself.
Then you can leave. Go and get changed. Try not to be late.
Should I turn the bed down, sir?
Yes.
It takes the doctor precisely 2 seconds to tell her, your daughter is pregnant. But she's never even kissed a boy. It's impossible she's pregnant. The doctor walks over to the window, takes a look at the sky, and says, the last time something like this happened, 3 wise men on camels saw a star in the east. An old joke, yes. But one which takes me to the very heart of my lecture.
Good luck then with your move.
I wish you all the best.
I'll see you in London.
It was a pleasure.